Well, good morning. Today is Wednesday, November 6th, and we're in the car, as you can tell. I woke up this morning with like a stiff skull, and not even a stiff neck, like right in here in my skull. I slept on my pillow wrong or something, I don't know. It might be a stiff neck. So I'm hoping that getting in the pool, a little bit of exercise will loosen it up. That's my hope. That's my plan. After our swim... first things first. Don't rush the season here. Today we have a birthday. Today is Bernie Stasiuk. Stausik, I think is... Well, Bernie, you know you're going to get a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bernie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, anyway. After we get... Well, have a good birthday. That sounded kind of abrupt, didn't it? I've been kind of abrupt lately. I don't know why. But anyway, happy birthday, Bernie. After swimming, we're going to go to... where are we going? Oh, we're going to get look for shower gifts. And then... about it. Oh, I'm going to go to the post office today because I heard that I might get mail. I've tried to get them to notify. It used to be when I first opened the box, you used to get an email notification when you had mail, but they don't offer it to the post office boxes in my particular post office. But every once in a while I go up to the counter and check just to make sure, and I go online and try to do it, and it always says it's not available in your area, so I don't know what the deal is. But it's not that it's that far, but I don't drive much. As you know, I don't like to drive. But anywhoozer, I have to tell you that those stuffed peppers, I'm kind of looking forward to having them again tonight. I'm having them for my dinner tonight. But I have to check because I put 2. Of course, my tracker did say 2 points. So yeah, I think they're a point each. So I'm going to have those 2. I have the other half of my yam or sweet potato, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to have that again. And then for lunch, I'm going to have some cottage cheese and pineapple, and maybe a half of a cucumber. And for breakfast, I think I'm going to have a bowl of, I know it's not breakfast, but I'm going to have a bowl of turkey soup. I had some homemade turkey soup that I had made, which I think it's going to be like 4 points because of the noodles. But everything else in it, I mean, I make the broth from the actual turkey, carcass, and then I add a little bit of chicken broth, but I use the low sodium chicken broth. And I put carrots and vegetables, whatever vegetables were left over from dinner that day. I got something cooking in there. Oh, sorry about that. It looked like a little feather. And then I do have noodles. So, and this particular soup, I don't know. Sometimes when we make our own homemade soup, we put mashed potatoes in it. Only because it thickens the broth. You can't really... Well, you can taste the potato in the broth, but you don't eat like chunks of potato. That's why I think I'm going to count it as 4 points. But I'm kind of looking forward to it. I think this one had extra carrots in it this time because I think the carrots didn't go over that well for dinner that night. But so that's my plan for today. I have to tell you that I may not be losing a lot of weight, but my jeans from last year they're kind of like sagging on me, and I did buy a couple new pair of jeans this year, but I'm thinking I'm just going to get a belt to hold them up because they're not falling off, but they fall off onto my hips, kind of like like the youngins, their style when they have their pants hanging down a little bit low. That's kind of how my pants are falling now. So that's giving me a pretty nice feeling, and I've just noticed that in the last couple of weeks. So even though I'm not losing a ton of weight, I know I'm losing inches. And like I said, nobody, well, you guys know what I weigh because I tell you. But most people don't know what you weigh unless you tell them. That's like what's the point of saying, like squeezing into a size that you don't wear? That you may think like, oh, look at, I got a 16 on, and people are looking at you and thinking, oh my gosh, she should go up a size, because they don't even know what size you're in. They just know that size is not the size you're supposed to be in, because they can tell by looking at you. Because nobody knows unless you tell them. And I guess that's how it should be. But it's pretty crowded here today. Ooh, there's a spot. If I can get it, we'll see. That'll be the trick. Yeah, I think I can get it. I think I can, and I don't even have to parallel park, so I don't have to break my word to my driving instructor. There we go. I did it. I did it. I did it. I knew I could. I knew I could. Pretty good. So we must be in the front row. Just look at, you're going to an exercise class, Andy, and you're worried about getting a front row parking spot. Okay, we're here. Let's go have fun. Because I do have fun. And there's so many people that, friends that you make everywhere you go. Friends that you're not going to see anywhere else. But, friends that you're going to enjoy the time with. So, okay, let's go. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but it's snowing. It's the beginning of November, and it's snowing already. Well, I really can't explain it, but I had I am hungry day, and I ate, and I ate, and I ate, and I ended up having 46 points. So I used all my weeklies, even though I used some of the weeklies yesterday for my donuts. I get 23 points a day. I used 23 weeklies. I get 42 in a week. But now I'm drinking water because I can't even explain it. I just, no matter what I ate, I was never full. I started off with a healthy breakfast. I had a cup of Cheerios and an egg and a banana and some Diet cranberry juice. And then it was off to the races. But it's just one day. Tomorrow I'm back on track. Get up in the morning, go for... I think the fact is I didn't get a walk in today. That kind of threw off my schedule a little bit. And I am a creature of habit, so... Anyway, I'm not going to let it bother me. It was one day. I went off. I get back on track tomorrow. And I'm still on my quest to lose my 1 pound by Saturday. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to lose my 1 pound. I know it. One day of bad choices. That doesn't mean I have to lead to the rest of the week making bad choices. I'm going to do better. So I will see you guys in the morning. Well, I almost forgot. Joan from Joan's Pointed Plate is also part of the Cookopoly from Weight Watchers with Carrie, and she did an Instapot meal. So I'm going to leave a link in the description box below that you can see the meal that she made, a breakfast in the Instapot. So go over to her channel and check it out, and I think it's something you might like.